This is the chair I get.
He just named every single person on this entire thing.
Kyla Riley is here. Thanks.
And then a $5 Spencer's gift card underneath it.
I don't even know what they have there.
They have nothing.
This is your channel. You
Yeah.
introduced the video.
So Robin's here. And I'm being vulnerable today and I'm reading my middle school journals. And maybe also some fan fiction for a treat. If you recall, no you don't, I did do a video like this in like 2021.
So much has changed since then.
So much has changed since then. Well, so this is for skating notes / journal, but look at like all of the shit on there and then also on the back too.
Skating notes. There are 0 skating notes in this
There's
book.
the skating notes.
We're the friends we made along the way.
And I know that this was inspired by neon gravestones. Do you have a preference?
This one is very fascinating to me. It says smile right here.
Yeah.
Also, in your handwriting.
Yeah.
In cursive.
Yeah.
242 high note.
This is about Panic at the Disco's To Say Anything Saturday Night.
Oh no! I remember when that came out. Do you remember when that came out?
Yeah.
Are these song lyrics?
Yeah. I'm singing, boy, you and I have never had history or chemistry. I've told you once and I'll tell you 1,000,000 times. I was there for you, you dirty liar.
Oh my god.
Red, white, and blue shorts.
Wow. You're so patriotic.
This is what the shorts should look like.
Wow. In case anyone wants to... Who the hell?
Ooh. Something that I did a lot was like really poorly done lyric art. I was queer in 2018. So, you know,
weren't we all?
Girls love girls and boys. And never did I think that I would be caught in the way you caught me. No.
This is Gabby Hanna poetry.
Yeah.
This is Gabby Hanna
Yeah.
poetry in text bubbles. Care to share?
Well, someone asked, what happened to you? And I say, I realized what you were doing to me. I realized you were just hurting me in ways I didn't know.
Have we hit fan fiction?
We have hit fan fiction.
Okay.
Okay, self-insert titled, I Was in the Ballad of Mona Lisa. I would...
The song?
Yeah, like the music video. In front of me, Brennan smiles and laughs before standing up fully and patting me on the back. Yeah.
Good work, kid.
I find Brendan sitting on a bench, an unopened bottle of beer next to him. Getting closer, I start a conversation. Thanks for having my sister in this video. I love the song and the band. He smiles up at me. How old are you? He asks, and I feel my heart rise. R-I-Z-E, rise.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And how old are you?
So, 3 corrections on this. In pencil, which is what this entire thing is written in, it says 13, then it's scratched out. In pen, it says 17. And then crossed out again, it says 22.
13.
No.
No. 17.
That's not as impressive. 22. 20. Okay, so 22, I tell him. Then I rethink. Well, my birthday's in 5 days. Then I'll be 22. I overpronounce the word then. He actually laughs out loud and long.
Ha 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 ha.
This is something completely different. It says, in quotations, you can start running here. Run for 1 hour, and I'll pick you up in 4 miles. If you're not there, pray to God you die before I get to you.
And what's that?
That's for my bad boy Brendan Urie fanfic where he was getting abused.
Can you post this? Can we post this? I don't know.
Yeah, I can. Hey guys, did you know that Phoenix could draw? Because I sure don't.
That's so beautiful.
If I had to guess what we're looking at here.
If you had to choose.
It's a tie. It's up to the delegates.
It's up to the delegates.
It's up to Hamilton. It is 2018.
It's currently 2018.
Yeah. So this, if I had to guess, finished product, because I'm currently going back into the mindset of I was 13. This might be a bad video. But, you asked for this.
I did.
You're sitting on my raw chair.
If it makes you feel any better, we can do a video like this at mine sometime with my crap.
I think that would be hilarious.
I think that is the only way to even out the score.
I think it is. I would guess that this is somebody hugging an adult.
Right.
Or me hugging Brendan Urie. Okay. This is for my essay about sensory processing disorder.
Okay.
The little boy in the family keeps covering his ears and doesn't know how to use the fork. This is me storyboarding for my fanfic called Broken Boy. Brendan's background. He was engaged to Sarah, his high school sweetheart. But then he came home to find her cheating. Brendan made the difficult decision is spelled D-E-S-I-C-I-O-N, to leave the relationship and kick her out of their house. Falling into a pit of despair, he feared, no, he knew, no one could love him. After years of thinking about it, regretting and planning, he decided. He got into his car and drove, heading to the cliff by his house, heading to suicide.
Like it's a destination location. I can't wait to go. You want to come?
Lost in his thoughts, he only stopped after he saw someone fall in front of his car. Quickly getting out, he ran over to them. Laying in front of him was the most beautiful girl he'd ever seen. He was in a trance until she tried to get up, and he knelt next to her and pushed her back down. You help me up, get down! The top left corner, it says in asterisk, sad voice, broken Bebo.
What's this?
This is me drawing what I wish I looked like wrapped around a pansexual flag.
What year is this?
This would be 2017.
You were Panic at the Disco. I was My Chemical Romance.
Yeah. I was Panic at the Disco.
And I was My Chemical Romance.
Chapter 6, Broken Boy. Brianna's POV. It's been about a week and a half since I was discharged from the hospital. This is literally me now.
It is. Dude, that's you.
Yeah. I am everything that I wanted to be. This was a continuation of a David and Liza fanfic that I wrote where they had kids together. In the top right corner it says, Ari is pan, bi? I scream and sit up, covers falling off my chest. Zach sits up as well. Ari, are you okay?
Who's Zach?
He asks, why are you here? You asked me to stay. I was the original. We are the princes and princesses. Tell me how we got here in the first place. Cobwebs hanging. What is this place? Mama, all the emos are crying. Oh, I'm dying. Could it be? Here we are now. There wasn't a care in the world, and a G note didn't play 6 times in a row. I wrote how I wanted it to melodically sound. Crying. Slow and low.
They call me Slow and Low.
You have to guess which version this is. Turn away. If you could, grab me a drink of water, because my lips are chapped and faded. Call my Aunt Marie.
Call my Aunt Marie.
And bury me in all my favorite colors. My sisters and my...
Leave a comment below if you think you know what version that was.
Yeah.
I already know.
No matter how much you're meant to be, you cannot date your best friend. Whether it may be a he or she, it is what they said to me. For neither of you are gay.
Oh,
Song ideas.
Okay.
Being gay, bi, or pan.
I like how those were the only options.
Verse 1, they were a beautiful couple.
They were a beautiful couple. You gotta
They were a beautiful couple, though they had secrets. And he more than she.
Oh. Oh.
Thanks, Pete.
Those who always stand are too athletic.
Like, what?
I don't know. I wake up in a bright white room. It only takes me a minute to realize where I am. A hospital bed. I turn my head to the side and see my monitor next to me. A fluid bag hanging below it. A needle in the inner arm. You have your inner child and you also have your inner elbow.
And my third arm in the middle.
My middle arm.
My middle arm. Just a glimpse into my...
Just a glimpse into my dark, twisted,
Wait, what's
crazy
this little
mind.
drawing on the back? These little...
Oh yeah, there are like some little girls on the back.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna really quickly flip through this to see what's up. Oh, with my Lexile in the top. This blue journal that I have here, this is from the first half of my 8th grade year. This one was the middle to end of 2017. And then this one was the end of my 8th grade year. Also on the back of the blue one, there's MCR here, and this is Fall Out Boy.
Oh my god.
Everything had a mandala?
Yes, that was such a huge thing at the time.
This was Coachella 2017.
This was Coachella 27. This was the look at the time.
So sing the dirges. Sing the dirges.
Dirges.
And we'll sing together. Nevermore. Nevermore.
Chorus. So, sing the dirges. Sing the dirges. And we'll sing together. Nevermore. Nevermore. Sing the dirges. We will all sing. Nevermore. And then 6. Sitting in class. Almost fell asleep. Sitting in class. Also, what's dirges?
I spelled it wrong. I spelled it D-U-R-G-E. It's D-I-R-G-E. It's a lament for the dead. In my opinion, boat out of alcoholism. Oh, Cask of Amontillado. That was a big one for me.
You like how he builds a wall around the guy? That's so funny. That is so funny.
I wrote an additional, like, ending to the Cask of Amontillado.
It's really funny that people are like, that's so, it's like a scary, it's like...
I loved that one.
It's just funny.
At the end of it, I have it so that, Fortunato burns alive.
Right.
What meaning do you think it has, my dear? He asked, though to her it was through gritted teeth.
Right.
To anyone standing beside them, admiring the art, she knew they heard the sweet words. They didn't see the disturbing bruises or the glares that seemingly say, don't you dare run away.
Do you feel like a man? There, if anyone knows what I'm talking about, it was some Sims, I don't remember what Sims game it was, but there was a Sims machinima to that song, that Red Jumpsuit Apparatus song, and I remember watching it when I was in like 4th grade, and I was like, wow. If anyone can find that, please let me know.
Okay, so I have to show you guys this.
Wow.
This specifically that says, well, I'm afraid that I ask myself, that is Live in Denver. Or maybe
Wait, the red is Ryan.
Flipped. Yeah, the red is Ryan, the black is Brendan. Below it is, this is also the height of my 21 Pilots phase. Crazy suicidal head case. Am I alive or dreaming dead? Killjoys, make some noise.
Oh, there is skating notes.
Skating notes. And we open to the first page and it's about, it's about stroking.
Straight up stroking it.
And by it, let's just say, my blade. 45 degrees, side and back leg. Lift side of leg. One more small lift. Skating knee stays bent.
One small lift for mankind is a huge small lift for humanity. What have you got?
So do you remember me telling you that I was really into one specific song in 8th grade? It was on my iPod, and it... December 3rd. Baba Black Sheep, have you any soul? No, sir. By the way, what the hell are morals? I don't know how it came out to my parents.
These heads?
Yeah. We have a lot. So what I would mainly do is draw, like the idea.
Guidelines.
The idea. Gerard breathed deeply through his nose and slowly let it out, the cold air making his breath look white. He and Frank had been together for 2 months. Well, 2 within the next week or so. I'm your neighbor.
I'm your neighbor.
Gerard, for about 2 weeks, had a paper, using his artistic abilities to write out a question for Frank. Gerard went back to his car and FaceTimed Frank. And that's it.
And you said you did that in real life.
Yep. Okay, so I have she's the tear in my heart, I'm on fire. She's a carver. But instead of she, it's there. OC number 1, Max Runes. Came out as gay, family does not support, got kicked out at 15. Because of her past, she was sad, but now very bubbly. To describe this person, woman and non-binary, lighter skin, shorter, mask style, large hips.
Large hips!
Pastel gay style. In parentheses, don't do shoes.
I like this also.
This was me trying to draw Max Runes. OC number 2, Evelyn.
Here we go. Were they in relation to each other at all? Or
No.
Okay.
Teen, tall for her age. Girly style, light pink booty shorts and crop top. Larger busted middle, thinner middle. Not from an eating disorder, but because of workouts and volleyball.
Just so you know.
Okay, don't get it twisted. I was showing this to no one.
Didn't need to specify that.
I did this for myself.
You would have known.
Yeah. In case you guys want to know, Evelyn is in the beginning stages of being 15.
Oh.
She tries to be trendy, but most people like her because of how humble she is.
And most people like to say how humble
And
they are.
she has a touch of anxiety, but who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
She lives in the middle of Michigan.
That's the fan fiction look.
Where I'm from, there's no sun. My hometown's in the dark. Where I'm from, Tyler paused, a tear slipping past that cement wall they built for themselves. I'm no one. They turned away from Josh and Brendan's arms. I'm no one.
They!
Yep.
They, them.
Yep.
Tyler, Joseph.
My list for the week. Monday, either call or watch Riverdale. And then I have to do homework, clean, and edit.
And then you got nothing
for
going
Tuesday.
on.
So, in my 8th grade year,
Yeah.
I was in a play. I had, like, this monster of a paragraph that I had to read. That wasn't even my line, but they were like, we're gonna have you, like, kind of fade in. Like, you're saying the line, and I'm kind of walking in from the wings going, if, like, the rest of the country. And then I had to run, as soon as this monologue finished, I had to run off stage and go get changed into a wedding dress. And then walk out and be like, are we still on for our deal? And my friend, he went, Polly! So this is how I would memorize. I memorized it by writing it in cursive. Chorus, nights under blankets and days watching movies. Old people set in place. My mind's always running. But you bring me back down to earth.
Period.
Verse 2, people say, this is literally is it my heart that sing us a song? People say, sing to us of a greater love. Sing to all from the heart. So I will sing this bit to you.
Oh my god, that's exactly the Paramore song.
It's 2018, guys, you know. And I'm in 8th grade, which means that we've just finished reading Romeo and Juliet. So, Bromeo, oh Bromeo, thou art no homeo. The 4, Brian, Rendon,
I want to read one.
Yeah, I have to make sure, though, that it's not, like...
Pornography.
I didn't write that.
Ryan pulled up to Tyler's house. The 4, Brendan, Ryan, Josh, and Tyler. We're doing a late Valentine's Day date. Tyler opened the white door separating their time away from real life. Is this motherfucker in a closet? Come in! Just a door of the house.
Yeah. You know, you open the door and you're like, yes, my time away from real life.
The real life is out there.
Tyler's in the secret life away.
Yes, the secret life of pets.
You know, where you could be gay.
Brendan and Josh here yet? Ryan said before contemplating if he should try and hug Tyler or not. He rocked back and forth before sitting on the couch across from Tyler.
Can I hug you?
I'm gonna lose it. You know what you did?
What?
Huh? Oh, no, not yet. Tyler played with his hands before checking the time. You know, I always gotta play with my hands before I check the time. What are you hiding? He was
raised by flies. He goes, oh no.
Come see my new room setup. So Ryan followed, trailing behind Tyler. However, they reached Tyler's room and Ryan followed Tyler's eyes to the nearest clock. Actually, never mind. Let's go downstairs. So Ryan walked downstairs to see Josh shutting the basement door. Why was he in there?
You'll see.
Come down. We're ready. Ryan looked to both, smiling guys nervously, and decided to trust them. Tyler handed him a blindfold.
He handed him a blindfold. Put this on. I'm not walking down those stairs. He pointed at the white basement. Blindfolded.
Wow.
So after they take the
shocking.
blindfold off, in front of him lay a candle and a bouquet of roses and a poster covered with fairy lights and a small white box on the couch. So Ryan turned back and he went to the box and slowly opened it. It said turn around. Ryan sucked in a breath and slowly did a 180. His feet moving slowly. That's not a 180. And there was Brendan on one knee and a box open, a ring glimmering. Ryan's eyes went wide and he stumbled back. Fuck, I didn't think I'd get a second date, let alone 5 years. You own my heart, my world, and fuck, he muttered. Would you marry me? Ryan was speechless, and Ryan bent down and messily connected their lips.
Ew.
Yes. Yay.
Yay!
Everyone chuckled.
Woohoo! Yay. $33.23.
50 inches by 30 inches. I sit and watch the rain.
Where
Don't
my
forget
demons hide.
about me.
What is that lyric?
Doubt.
That's not how it goes.
I can't believe that I'm doing this on my phone.
Oh, it's because I didn't care about this album, because it's bad. That's why you did that. About me.
She's broken because she believed. Shrek licked my asshole.
Oh, Bobby Lashley is his name. Bobby Lashley, I think. Me when I'm bald and have no face.
And no clothes.
I'm fully nude. Faceless, bald.
Gerard nodded in understanding. I had a self-insert fic. Yeah, where I was, adopted by the Uris. And at the end of it, Phoenix finishes their notebook, filled with this story, and heads to their Panic concert where Brendan winks at them. 21 Pilots kids. Normal, short and thicker, and then tall and thin.
Normal.
This is for the kids who are stuck in rough places. Wondering if it's really worth it. I'm spelling wondering. Are you often I am upset. What I do want to read you though, I kind of hyped it up earlier before we started this. I wrote a fan fiction where Frank was vaping.
Yes!
A one-shot. Gerard had rented out a small house for him, Frank, and one other couple to spend the weekend at. Oh, Gerard is smoking. He looked down into the cup holder of his car, noticing a small black device Brennan had given him. Slowly over the past 2 weeks, he'd become addicted to the small vape, and he hated himself for it. He looked away, trying to deny all want or feeling of need from the small device. He tried to focus on driving to the grocery. He could do it. Just focus on the road. He put the vape pen in his pocket and rolled his pant leg up a little bit past his ankles. Taking a breath of the nice warm air, he stepped into the wet sand, making sure his pants were rolled up high enough so that when the tide rolled in, it wouldn't leave the hem of his pants soaking.
His vape pen. Like, why?
With much regret, after some final thought and decision, Gerard couldn't resist the feeling of need for nicotine. This is a kid who did not know anything.
The need for nicotine.
He slowly took out the vape, still not trusting the thought that no one was inside.
It's not illegal to vape outside.
I was 13. I needed some angst. Gerard jumped, having been too absorbed in his thoughts and hadn't looked back at the house for a few minutes.
Vape in hand.
They were early, too early. Yep, Gerard looked down at his hand, vape clearly visible, and shoved it in his pocket before turning swiftly, some smoke still in his mouth.
Like, acting like it's like heroin.
He tried to... Maybe this is the metaphor.
Maybe.
Frank, I'm sorry. Before Frank had a chance to open his mouth, Frank walked away and up the stairs not before a look of hurt and disappointment passed over his face.
Did you know that they both smoked cigarettes? No. How? I just 1 billion photos and videos.
I just never looked it up. I was only watching Danger Days music videos. I was watching Na 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 over and over and over again.
So are you imagining like them looking like that? Isn't this?
Yeah, red hair Gerard.
Vaping. Party poison. Vaping.
That was all it took before for Gerard to fall to his knees sobbing, "I'm sorry. It was supposed to be a great weekend and
Why is he crying
I ruined it." Gee, it's okay. He heard Patrick mutter next to his ear. Why is he next to his ear? He's like, "It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay." They want to have a magnet implanted in my forehead and elbow.
My inner elbow.
My middle arm.
Why'd you start smoking again? Patrick asked. Brendan said to give it a try. Brendan is a villain.
A villain. You knew then.
Yeah. Gerard sighed, resting his head against the door. "I'm sorry, please let me in." He heard a sniff from inside, letting him know that Frank was, in fact, in the
doing
room.
lines.
Gerard hovers his right hand above the white door. I love white doors.
Yeah, what the hell? Was there like a white door in your life that you were like, wow?
Every rich person has a white door. Gerard sat back on the ground for a while, his back against the door. "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry," he said, and Frank knocked on the door from the inside.
Why the fuck? Let me out, please!
Gerard kept muttering the same words while tracing Frank's ink. I'm sorry, Frank frowned. "Hey," he said, lifting Gerard's chin with his first 2 fingers.
That's so awkward.
Frank rested his chin on Gerard's head. The redhead smelled like blue raspberry and axe.
Blue raspberry from the vape, of course.
With a hint of strawberry. He figured the blue raspberry was the vape, but the strawberry he couldn't place. "Stop sniffing my hair. What I also have for you." Pick a number 1 through 18.
Why don't we just do the first chapter?
This is where we find it. Chapter 1. "I'm dropping you off here. Run 6 miles and I'll pick you up in an hour." He basically spat at me and threw me out of the car. "If you aren't there in an hour, you better pray you die before I get to you, Bree." And with that, he sped off, leaving me behind to run. He wasn't the best boyfriend. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground. "Hello, miss, can I help you?" I tried to sit up, but someone pushed me back down. "Stay there, I need to know if you're okay. In the meantime, my name is Brendan."
In the meantime...
This is my first
video!
She's on the ground. She's like, "Okay, let me get up." He goes, "No, stay down. I'm Brendan, by the way. I am Brianna." "Well, it looks like you're okay." Chapter 18, final chapter.
Oh, yes. Me and Brendan have been dating for 7 years now.
Where do you think this is gonna go?
I have no idea.
It'd been about 2 years since Brianna had passed.
Ah!
Mike was imprisoned. Apparently, he had done so many more crimes other than killing Brendan's wife. He opened up his phone and pressed play on his playlist, the same playlist he played every time he came to see her. It was always on shuffle, so he wouldn't know what was coming
And
next.
It's his own songs.
The first to come up was The Ballad of Mona Lisa.
It's a playlist of his own songs. I think that's fitting.
Brendan burst into tears and leaned back into the
Bah!
chair. He was at such a loss. He had to postpone tours and albums. Your lover
Fucking
died 2 years ago, and you're postponing tours and albums. He was at such a loss. He couldn't get the last thing she said to him out of his head, so he turned it into a chorus and made a song. "If you love me, let me go." And it's...
What is this timeline?
"If you love me, let me go." The fear of falling apart. Brendan was once again a broken boy. The fear of falling apart.
Why?
Thank you guys so much for watching. Do you notice how dark it got?
The sun has set. Your mother. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go talk to her.
No, I didn't mean
Yeah,
it.
go talk to her.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
mean
go
it.
talk to Mom. Robin's channel might be linked below.
I didn't mean it. Follow my live journal.
Sometimes he makes cool videos.
Sometimes. It's been a month, though,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
And sometimes he doesn't upload at all. I'll see you guys next time. Comment down below anything else that you would like to see. My name is Phoenix Axel. Do not forget it. Bye.
Your mama.
An hour 17.